It is my opinion that one of the most difficult things for a human being is to let go. And it's kind of interesting because once we let go of something, we have more energy coming into our life. We have more opportunities. We have more experiences that benefit us towards our highest potential, towards our goals, towards our dreams. But yet, letting go of something that's not working is somehow rather difficult. And that's because we become familiar with that pattern. We become familiar with that person, with that job, with that childhood home. It's very difficult to experience death on any form, on any level. So, when we have, say, a relationship and we love somebody so dearly and we know that it's not right for us, whether it's toxic or abusive or just not a match, and we have a difficult time releasing that, we have to check in with ourselves and consistently work with our brain and our heart and be in tune with what we're actually experiencing. Why is it difficult to leave the situation that's not good for me? What is it that I'm holding on to? What is that cord? Where can I sever that cord and get rid of all those attachments that are keeping me from my highest growth? What is it that's anchoring me here on this situation, in this experience? So it's very appropriate to experience a period of mourning, of sadness, of grief and sorrow. That's rather good for our healing, as well as anger. We might have the emotions of anger and not be able to let go of our anger at our boss for firing us, anger at our partner for mistreating us. We might hold on to those emotions as well. So holding on to any extreme emotion is, something worthy of reflection. Why am I angry? Why am I sad? Why am I unhappy? What is the alchemy between me and the situation or person? And how can I change it for my benefit? And a lot of the answers to that question is to let go. Let it go. Why is it so hard to let go sometimes, though? So when we experience something that is difficult for us to let go, check in, evaluate what it is. A lot of cases, it's because, I still love that person even though they harm me. Or I still love my security of having a job even though I'm unhappy here. Or, there's always a reason to stay. There's always some way that we're working with our mind to convince ourselves to stay in a situation that isn't really serving our soul. So when we are in a situation that we can't let go, we typically look at and reflect on the positives. Oh, well, this person was so sweet or I love them because, or, I want to stay because of all these reasons. But the big picture is that it's not good for you. So you have to really evaluate, are you going to sit and dwell and or are you going to see that this is no longer serving you and sever it and move to the next chapter? And this can be rather difficult because we're so used to our patterns. We're so used to the familiarity of a situation. We're so used to our nervous system responding in a way that's familiar, even if it's not good for us. So once we find the strength and are able to ignite our solar plexus and confidence and know what we want, then we're able to really sever the things that are no longer serving us. And once we let go, once we stop holding on, once we release all that grime from our system, then we're able to have the next door open, right? When one door closes, the next one opens. So once we feel and believe that we want to move on to the next level and have more expansion within our body and freedom and peace, then it's easier to let it go because we realize this is a lower vibration and I'm moving into the new frequency. This no longer serves me. I'm not interested in it anymore. It's when we allow ourselves to stay in that lower vibration that we don't see what's possible. So release and let it go. It's not easy. I'm not saying it is. It's a process. Go through your mourning phase. Go through your anger. Go through your grief. Go through your sadness. Go through your emotions. But know what is ultimately the next step and find it within yourself to feel what it feels like to be free from torment, from sorrow, from, the experience of death. Let it go, move through it, and then know it's possible for you, because it can be in a very exciting time once you allow yourself that opportunity.